So Kimi, first 5 races, what's your feeling after the beginning of the season?
I mean, everybody has the same feeling. We are not happy what results we have achieved, but I mean, in the last race, okay, I didn't finish in Spain, but the team has definitely had a step forward, and now the car is more stronger, and we are more in a position to start fighting in the third, fourth, that positions, and I mean, that's the important step. Even the start of the season has been very difficult for us.
In terms of driving, how the car has improved in Spain? You mentioned that the car is much stronger, but how can you describe the difference in driving the car?
I mean, it's just purely downforce, more downforce, so the driving itself hasn't changed. We just can push harder and go faster through the corners, so that's the main difference. Apart from that, it's same.
And in terms of usage of the tires, have we made any step forward, both on the first lap performance and durability?
I mean, when you improve the downforce, you're gonna improve also the tires. They're gonna last more longer, and maybe you get a little bit more out of the tires. The hard compound is more easy to use because you can push harder and you get more downforce and more grip, so they warm up more easily. So I mean, there is always many help and effects when you get a bit downforce.
There were a lot of changes in the regulation which were aimed to make the overtakings easier. After 5 races, what is your feeling? Is something changed or not?
I mean, the change is probably more if you have it. There's such a big difference between hard and soft tires now that if the car is on the hard and you're on the soft, so the lap time is big enough that you can probably overtake. But when we are on the same tires and more or less similar speed on the cars, it's still, we don't really get past the people. So one other thing, sometimes in the starts you have a KERS, the other cars don't. You can make many places up, but in a normal situation it's quite tricky to overtake.
The KERS system, do you think it makes the difference?
It makes a difference. We would not use it if we don't think that it's helping us to go faster, get a more better results. So it depends on the circuit, of course, but mainly it maybe makes 3/10 or something. So it's a big help.
But do you feel it's more a performance tool or can help in overtakings?
On both, really. It's purely for lap time, and then also for defending or overtaking, or overall it's a help.
Slick tires, are you happy about them, about the difference between those tires and the one we had so far up to the end of last year?
Yeah, like I said, for me it's better that they're slick, they're more nice. But of course now we have much bigger difference. We have low working range and high working range between the soft and the hard tires. So the difference is very big, and sometimes the high working range is quite difficult to get used or get working. So that's the only difficulty. But apart from that, they're nice tires.
Next race is Monaco. What makes this race so special?
I mean, Monaco is always going to be special. It's a special place, and it's interesting to go there always. So a lot of people come in there, and it's just completely different atmosphere than anywhere else. So difficult race. It's so narrow, and you can easily make a mistake. So we'll see what we can do.
But in terms of driving, how it is to drive in those streets where you usually go with normal cars and maybe with the motorbikes, and you struggle going up and down with the traffic and so on?
I mean, it's nice. Like I said, it's a big challenge, and it's tricky to get it right and go maximum speed. But for us it's another circuit. Okay, it's more narrow and more difficult than the normal circuits, but we've been there many years, so it's no issue.
Any part of the circuit which is particularly challenging?
I mean, the whole circuit overall is a challenge. So.